let it go, let it go, let it go.
I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all.
Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Good morning, crypto fans. We are live March the 9th, Wednesday. Bitcoin looking good, sitting pretty at 55,358.79, up 3.24% so far. As we see on the heat map, we're going red to green pretty much across the board. So let's get into the charts. Excuse me. Bitcoin managed to get up to the 55,894.56 resistance, rejected there. As you can see down in the RSI, we were overbought, needed to cool off and consolidate. Now we're making the climb back up. Managed to touch down here on the 12-day moving average. We're looking at the 4-hour time frame. So looking up at support to hold, excuse me, let's zoom in on the 1 hour, find a little bit better support for you there. Looking for support to hold. You see we're holding up on this 12-day moving average at the 54,480.56. And resistance, like I said before, 55,894.56. Continuation looks pretty highly probable, I should say. We're looking for more volume to come in as folks start to wake up here in the United States of America. Moving on to DOT, USD, Polkadot. Where you at there, Polkadot? DOT, there we are. Going red to green this morning. As well, managed to poke up into 39.413 resistance. Support down here on the 37.578. Holding strong, big red candle on the previous with indecision, so that's the way we like it. So the bulls like that, said, hey, we'll take it from here, bears, and let's run with it. RSI is still in good shape. Look for some volume to get us moving forward and up to the upside continuation. Moving on to BNB, USD. Binance Coin, still in the red. Did some consolidating as it reached up here at the $300 psychological US. And resisted there, fell back. So let's get the support level down to 272.69. Well, we can do a little bit better than that. There we go. 273.05 support. Engulfing, excuse me, engulfing candles here. So watch for volume. We are trailing off a little bit. The RSI did get to the overbought, starting to cool down. So keeping our eye on BNB USD. Let's keep going. IOTA, Internet of Things, IOTA. This is our new zone that we set for you here. This is the 50 retracement. Made it all the way up to the top. Now we're retracing. Looks like we're going to come back down. We managed to dip into the buy zone at 1800 yesterday. Yes, correct. So that's 6 p.m. Central. So if you had a chance to get in there, you're looking for a continuation. We are getting some support off the 12-day moving average. And we will put our support line on right on this 26-day moving average. So now we did get the 1226 cross here on the 4-hour, which is favorable for upside potential. 100 days trucking along down here. Still got some catching up to do. Excuse me. And resistance at right on that 50. So on this fib retracement on the 50. So that's usually, we talk about that. That's why I put this little cautionary sign there. Tends to be a magnet. So we're going to pull up to the 50, push through. Just watch your volume for a continuation on IOTA USD. Let's move on to ADA, Cardano. ADA has been getting some love here lately. Similar situation, managed to get down into the, not quite down to the bottom. Rejected up here at on this second go here. So let's get, there we are. Resistance at the 1.81, I'm sorry, 1.181. Still waking up here, folks. Sorry about that. But we're getting support off the 12-day moving average. 100-day is right in there, so the 26 kind of trending upward too. This one's kind of in a wiggle consolidation mode, so keep an eye on ADA as we get some more clarity out there. Let's zoom into the 1 hour real quick, get some better support level, a little bit more clarity. There we go. Previous support held right there on the bodies of these two candles and the wick. Yeah, that looks pretty decent there. So 1.163 support. Looking for, we can massage this one just a little bit. There was two tops of those wicks at 1.18. So look for direction on ADA USD. Let's move on to Link, LINK USD. Link made it up to the top, to the apex of that $32 psychological, rejected there. Another rejection up here at the 31.80. Fell back into the 50. And now we're underneath this 12-day moving average, trying to get through there. So we're going to need some volume and some bulls to step in to help us out there for upside potential. So we're looking at the 30.193 support, resistance at 30.70. So watch that direction there. We do have the 12, 26, and the 100 in the right configuration. Just going to need some volume and step in, and some RSI is in good shape for Link USD. Moving on to Ethereum, ETH USD. Ethereum managed to get all the way up to 1879.82. I think that was happening when we did last night's broadcast. Yes, it was. So look for that to fall back. It did fall down into the 50, bounced off. So it looks like we're going to get some continuation. We have the 12, the 26 to fall back on here. So let's get your support levels. We'll zoom into the 1 hour. And there we go. Support at 1803.93. First level of resistance, once you get above that 26-day, is going to be right there at the 1839.52 for Ethereum, ETH USD. Hey, if you're out there, I see a few folks in there. Say hi in the chat. If I'm missing out on something you'd like for me to chart, happy to do so while we have time. Let's move on to XLM, Stellar USD. Stellar had a big sell all the way down to the, about the 0.40. Bulls managed to snatch it up, get us back to this 50. So right now we're trying to break above this 50 fib. So look for support to hold at 0.41098. You're going to see some resistance at the right on the 50. Then once we break above there, resistance will be 0.419. RSI dead center, so it's in good shape. We do have our 12, 26, and 100. Oh, excuse me, the 100's coming up. We're coming up on the 100-day 26 cross, which is a good sign. Typically creates a bounce to the upside, so let's keep our eyes on XLM. Moving on to NU. NU USD. Where are you? There you are. Excuse me. So here we go with NU. Is support at the 0.685. Resistance gonna be, let's see. This previous support's gonna be resistance, so that's gonna be the 0.6969. RSI dead center. volumes kind of trailing off for NU. So we'll reset this chart here for, we'll reconfigure that for you for the nightly watch list. So this looks like it needs some more consolidation for direction. So heading on to NMR USD. NMR. Resistance at 41.77. And your support level right here is almost, we could bring it down just right there. Here's a wick, 40.94. 12-day moving average coming underneath, 26 is down. So you got some pretty solid support. Just looking for volumes kind of tapering off. So look for that to get up for the bulls to keep us to the upside. Moving on to Litecoin, LTC USD. We did manage to get above the $200 psychological. Rejected. Come down to retest this right on the on this fib retracement at the 0.38 bounce. Good indication. Now getting support off the 12-day. So the previous candle here, we got the 195.97 support. And first going to look at resistance right here in the 201.12. So we'll need to get through that $200 psychological close above that for continuation for Litecoin. RSI in good shape, but volume did dry up during the overnight hours. Moving on to Comp USD. There we go. Comp did manage to come down to the buy zone. So we put down some good support. Still got some left there. So support at 474.66. So looking for a continuation for Comp. Resistance to get through first is going to be the 483.89. RSI is in the dead center, so that's good. Just kind of getting light on volume. So let's watch for that volume to come up, and we are about to get the 1226 cross favorably for upside. So keep a good eye on Comp today. Moving on to Basic Attention Coin, BAT. BAT, home of the Brave browser. Very, very nice browser. Use it all the time. Get paid if you see some ads in BAT. If I sound like a commercial, I'm not sponsored by them whatsoever. So I just have a Chrome and Brave are the best, if you ask me. So anyway, we did get support off the 12-day moving average, I should say. The touchdown bounce back up, so we're coming right up to the 0.68. I'm sorry, the 0.61 retracement. Going to give us some resistance there at the 0.7719. So pretty good size volume on the last candle, and we're in good shape for this particular one. We have about 1 minute left on the 4 hours, so we got a few more hours left for this candle here. So yeah, volume's looking good for BAT USD. Let's move on to GRT. GRT got good support. We came down just right in this 50 zone as expected, trying to make a climb up. So you got support at the 1917 point. Why can I? Oh, I'm so 1.9817. That would be nice if that was 1917, wouldn't it? And then you're going to have resistance. Let's look at the 1 hour. See if we can find something. Yeah, let's go right there. So next resistance level is 2.09. Looks like we're trying to break through right now as that candle just completed. Green. Volumes coming up. Good sign for GRT USD. Let's move on to VET, VChain. VeChain was having a good day yesterday. Got all the way up to the apex here at 0.06. Retracement back down. Didn't get through. As you see, I have a timer. So I did stop out right here on this particular trade, which is okay. And as fate would have it, we bounced right back up. So, oh well, I'm happy to buy back in. Not a big deal whatsoever. Just didn't want to leave that on the table for VET. So we got support here at the 0.062. Good bit of resistance right here. So let's just bring this down just a tad right there to catch those 2 wicks on here and here. So that would be the 0.06596. We do have a good 12, 26, 100 day the way we like them, stacked small to big. Moving on to ZIL, ZIL USD. We added this one back. I think I put it back in here. Yep, there we go. Because we got in a trade when we hit this sales buy target here. Managed to go all the way up and sold once we got into the red zone. So it looks like we may have another opportunity here with ZIL USD. Right here at support at 1.32, resistance at 1.37. We did get the 12 coming over the 26 cross, so they're all stacking up real nice. So the only thing we're looking for is volumes getting pretty thin here on ZIL and RSI dead center. So look for volume to come up and watch those support levels on the climb back up. Let's move on to DOGE. Infamous DOGE. DOGE is banging right away. So we had all the way up to the apex, came down and just below the 50 here. Found support off this 26-day moving average. Now we're going to have support off this candle. So we got the 0.055 support. Resistance is going to be first at the 0.058 for the climb back up. Did get a little, looks like we're increasing volume. So watch Doge for the day. And RSI is down here at on the center line. Good shape for Doge. Let's move into some Defi tokens. So Uniswap. Getting a lot of activity on Uniswap with these NFTs. Folks are trying to get swap Ethereum and all those kind of things out. So got our eye pinned on Uni here. Did manage to get up to the sell. We went past the sales target. Now we're trying to reestablish a buy zone for this particular one. Have support down here to 30.938. Resistance is going to be first at the 32.249. Then you're going to have a right on this next little wick here. So watch those on the climb up. We need to get above this 26 moving average for healthy upside. Let's move on to AAVE. AAVE looks like we're going to do some consolidating for some time here, which is okay. That's nice and healthy to establish a new base. Support at the 420.23. Did manage to get all the way up to 458, but now we got to get back through 434.63 resistance. RSI's still okay. Volume is a little light below average. And we have a good 12, 26, and 100-day moving average. Okay, what do we got? MKR. Did we do MKR already? Is that I don't think we did MKR yet. There we go. MKR USD. There we go. Moving a little slow today. Moving a little slow. We're right on this 50 retracement here. Banging away, trying to get through there. And waiting for this 12 and 26 resolution. We did get the 100-day cross. golden cross, the 100 crossing the 26. So that one may be poised to move up. Resistance at 2231.49, support at 2182.40. And we'll see some more clarity here when these two, the 12 and 26, start to shape up for us. Let's have a look at audio, one of the NFTs we've been following. Audio support at 1.07257. Resistance 1.126. Very tight range to watch here. Trying to get up there above. We did get some support off that 12 day, so watch for this 26 to come up and help us on the climb back up. We almost made it down to the buy zone, and if you're a little anxious and late to the party from last time, still probably could have snatched it right there. Let's see, if we could get up, that's a 30% gain back up to the sales target. So maybe a little late now, but if you get back down to this 26-day moving average, that might be an opportunity to keep in mind. Almost done, folks. Hang in there. Where are we at? We are at ThetaWorks, one of the new ones we just added because of the popularity of the NFTs as reflected in this chart. So it's getting a lot of love, continue to climb. Nice little pattern all the way up. We'll need to reset this fib retracement. We did meet some resistance up here at the 5.845. And yeah, so this is the all-time high up here at 5.86. So this one's nearing blue sky breakout. So keep an eye on that. If we can get back through this apex up here, we may be looking for some continuation. Just watch your volume. Still have the 12, the 26 coming up here. This is not financial advice whatsoever, but the thing to do if it continues to climb, you want to scale in very modestly and then trail it with a stop real tight. Just don't FOMO into it and buy it up in here. I mean, just do your due diligence. We talk about it. ENJ, one of the new ones we added as well. This one's doing a little bit more consolidating, which is good for us. And resistance at the 1.793, support, good solid support down here at the 1.58. You see we managed to go right to this. That's why we draw at this thing, right on this 50. Touched it, bounced right off of there. So we need to get above this 12-day moving average for continuation. RSI did get into the overbought back here. We're starting to cool down. Looking good. We'll finish up real quick. Let's have a look over on the BTC Dominance is 61.51, slightly up over yesterday. As reflected on some of these alts still being red. Of course, BTC was green. And let's look at total market cap. We are above the trillion for Bitcoin, which is a major, major milestone to keep an eye on. Total market cap, 1.68. So total market cap is up as well. So that shows that there's more fiat coming into the crypto space, which is good news. Well, folks, that's about it for me. Last chance or last call for alcohol there in the chat room if you want me to chart anything, or just say hello or give me a thumbs up or a subscribe. We do this every day. So off we go. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you tonight, 6 p.m.